Hello everyone, welcome to Tech Inventures. Today I'm going to say how to install Jenkins and how to create a first job, like creating a Docker image, building a Docker image, and deploying that Docker image into the website application. How to clone the GitHub repository to the instance, all that things. Firstly, I am going to install Jenkins on my EC2 instance. This after installation, we are going to access the Jenkins through Google Chrome. Let me show you how to install this Jenkins firstly. So I'm going to my repository. This repository is my public repository. You can find all the scripts for pipeline script or installing any type of installing Docker or installing Django, anything. So firstly, I am going to install Jenkins. For Jenkins installation, we need to install the OpenJDK, which is Java, because Jenkins is built using this Java programming language. So that's why I am going to install this Java OpenJDK firstly, and then I am going to install Jenkins. So let me write this command should apt update. So this will bring back the packages of this instance that are available in Ubuntu, because I'm using Ubuntu instance image. So then I'm going to install OpenJDK. After installing OpenJDK, we need to add the public repository of the Jenkins image. This will be this repository you can access through Jenkins official documentation. As a reference, I'm as a convenient way, I have this repository link in my GitHub repository. You can go through it and install it instead of accessing through the documentation of Jenkins. Or else you can simply go to the Google Chrome and click Jenkins and can installing Jenkins. After clicking installing Jenkins, you will get the which type of operating system are you are installing the Jenkins. So you can whatever you can choose whatever operating system you have. For us, we have Linux operating system here. So here we have the repository links and update and installing the Jenkins. So in this way, you can install the Jenkins through the Jenkins documentation. So after I am going to add the repository. After adding, I am going to just check it whether it added or not. Yeah, it's added. Now I am going to install Jenkins now. Now after installing the Jenkins, we need to enable the Jenkins firstly. So after enabling the Jenkins, we need to start the Jenkins to access that Jenkins application, means Jenkins UI through the website portal, means Google Chrome or Microsoft Edge, any browser you can use to access that Jenkins UI using our public IP address of this particular instance where we are going to install this Jenkins. Takes 2 to 3 minutes. It will get installed. Yeah, now the Jenkins got installed. Now to check whether the Jenkins is installed or not, let's type Jenkins here, and it's installed. After if the Jenkins is not installed, you will get an error that unknown command or anything. Now after installing, I need to enable the Jenkins. After enabling, I need to start this Jenkins. Now the Jenkins is installed, enabled, and started. So how to access this Jenkins UI using our public IP address of the instance. Copy this and paste here. And this Jenkins UI is accessible through the port 8080. This is the default port forwarded to the Jenkins for accessing. You can This port is given by the Jenkins itself. It's universal. After getting, you need to enter the administrator password. Here we can get the administrator password from our EC2 instance itself using this command. Or else you can also find here this command. Using this command also you can get password, administrator password. Let me just copy this and paste here. And this is the password. Let me copy and paste it here. Now continue. And we need to install suggested plugins like Git plugin or any added plugins. Or else you can select what type of plugins you need to get installed while starting the Jenkins. You can choose what plugin you can install, like Docker, Kubernetes, any other tool other than Git. You can install by selecting those plugins. Give an username and password, or else you can skip and continue as an admin. Now Jenkins is ready, and we are going to start using this Jenkins. So after accessing this Jenkins, UI will be like this. You will have the settings option here and the profile option too. You can install other another plugins, like add-in plugins by clicking here plugins option, and you can add the plugins, whatever plugins you want. Now we are going to create a project, simple project. That project need to deploy an Django application into the website. So for that purpose, I am going to install Docker on my EC2 instance firstly, because Jenkins is going to use the Docker, right? So I'm going to install the Docker on my EC2 instance using the command sudo apt install docker.io. After installing this Docker, we need to tell Jenkins that I'm going to use the Docker. Please add this Docker to your known tools, like using this command sudo user mode manage. Firstly, I'm going to use to the EC2 instance, like I'm saying that I'm saying to the EC2 instance that Docker is present in my operating system. Please know of it and use accordingly. Now, similarly, I'm going to say to the Jenkins too, and also I'm saying to my instance that I'm going to use Jenkins. Yeah. Now we have told to the Jenkins and also to the EC2 instance, and also Jenkins to the EC2 instance. Now we need to restart this EC2 instance, and also we need to restart means refresh this Jenkins UI. We need to log in again. After here sudo system ctl restart Jenkins. Using this command, the Jenkins will restart again, and we need to enter the username and password what we have given. Or else, if you skip as an admin, you need to enter the password again by getting the password using this command. Or else, you can use the username and password to log into the Jenkins. Now refresh this. You need to enter your username and password. Sign in. Now we have the Jenkins UI with the Docker installed in our EC2 instance. Now I'm creating a freestyle project as of now, because I'm not going to create a pipeline script. I'm not going to create a pipeline script as a basic thing. I'm creating a freestyle project. Let us give this freestyle project a name and click on OK. Now the freestyle project is got created. Now we need to choose the source code management on if any execute shell commands are there for building the Docker image or anything. We can give. I'm choosing the source code management as Git. I'm we need to add this repository URL. I'm choosing the repository. This is a Django application I developed. You can this is a public repository. You can choose from my GitHub repo and paste it here. And as there are no credentials, I am selecting it. And this here branch specifier is main because in my Git repo I am having the main as my branch name. So I'm giving as main. And here in build steps, we need to add a build step using execute shell. By clicking on execute shell, we need to write the commands for building the Docker image. So the Docker command will have like Docker build -t and the image of the Docker image name we need to give to build that here we Docker file. In the GitHub repository, in the GitHub repository we have the Docker file. So to build this Docker file, we need to give an image name. So we are going to give it. So Docker build -t and Docker image name as and dot, and we need to save it. So we now created the Docker, means we now created the Freestyle project, and we are going to click on build now. After clicking this build now, whatever the commands we have written in the execute shell command that are going to be executed. So let's just click on this build now, and this build is going to execute. Let's check to the console output. Yeah. So this environment Python unbuffered collecting Django here everything pip install Django. This all I have in my Docker file. You can see in Docker file I am having to install run pip install Django expose 8000. All this I am having on my in my Docker file. So this image is successfully built. Now I'm going to check whether this image is built or not in my EC2 instance. So let's go to the EC2 instance and click Docker images. So you can see the image name GI here. So the image is successfully built using our Jenkins freestyle project. So this is about the Jenkins and installation and creating a freestyle project in the Jenkins. In the upcoming video, we are going to discuss how to deploy this Docker application, Django application using Docker. Sorry, Django application using Docker via Jenkins. Thank you. Please do subscribe, like, share, and comment if you have any thoughts or if you have any changes. Thank you.